But I spoke loudly enough to let anyone in the store who was trying to sell the phone know that we're looking for it. So
no, you gotta let them sell the phone to him. You can't let them. Then they gonna go to a different repair shop. I would never steal an iPhone, so this clearly wouldn't be me. But I would have just put my hands in my pocket, walked out, do. Next iPhone repair shop, gotta catch me. I was telling us about an Uber driver that had like a YouTube. The American school system failed, but this one stole his phone, so he pulled up to his house. Yeah, that's a little dangerous, my boy.
Is her phone in a shopping center? But it's at an iPhone repair shop. Oh shit. This dude is actually stealing her phone. The area is nothing like I imagined. Window grills, broken down cars. This dude lived in the slums. Man walks right by the car.
Yeah, I would have scanned the premises and been like, you know what? Apple Care, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Hops in a blue Jeep and leaves, and so does the location. In-Young looks at her friend.
Yo, follow him.
Yo, I'm definitely following. Yo. You're what? So this video was actually
that boy about to hit a mill?
Recorded like minutes after the last video. Go watch that if you haven't. So, you know what I'm saying? Hair, bonnet, it's wet. Okay. I changed my shirt though. So don't say I don't do anything for you. Now, in the past, I've talked about being an introvert in my efforts to break out of it, and I have met a really good group of YouTube friends, but like, don't really feel like they counted. So I've recently branched out and made some friends outside of YouTube. And of those friends, one of them happens to be in this story. Meet In-Young. She came here from Korea to work, and we've been gym partners. She's really good at leg day, and I'm not. So we kind of help each other out. But of all my friends, she's definitely the one that goes out the most. So by association, I'm always getting dragged out to do some type of side quest. I mean, she once fell off an electric scooter in front of my crib, so I had to clean up more.
The reason my live look like this is because I'm never consistent live streaming, all right? One of these days, I'll get consistent, and y'all gonna see.
Blood off the street than a DEA agent. She once got drunk with her friend at like 2 a.m. on a Monday, and I had to take them both home. I mean, a homeless almost broke into my car when I was with her. The people like her are the reason that I stay inside. But that's gang. Like, I don't mind helping. So one day I'm at the crib and I get a text from In-Young telling me that she got drunk in an Uber the night before and accidentally left her phone in the car. And she knows this because her laptop is tracking her phone to an address about 15 minutes away. So me being a mans, I stop working and pick her up. She connects her laptop to my phone's hotspot and we head to the location. Now I'm expecting us to be in and out. We drive to whatever suburban household the phone is in, we grab it and then drive out into the sunset. So I'm telling
suburban household. Ain't nobody in the suburbs driving Uber, big fella.
And her, yo, call the Uber guy to let him know that we're on the way to get the phone. And she's like,
actually I can, because my friend is the one who called the Uber. He's at work right now, so I don't have the information.
So me being a mans, I give her my phone so she can call hers, and hopefully the Uber guy picks it up. She dials her phone, and to my surprise, it starts ringing.
Okay. Straight to voicemail.
And then someone declines the call. We call again.
Your call has been forwarded
straight to voicemail. We look at the laptop and the phone just moved to some shopping center area. In-Young panics and tells me
they trying to get that passcode taken off. That's what they doing.
Chase him, and I can feel the adrenaline rush to my foot when I hit the brake and a U-turn and go home. I'm not about to get hooked into a high-speed chase so you can check your B-reel. So I tell In-Young that we should just turn around and go home because the Uber driver is clearly doing Uber, and it doesn't make sense to chase him because Find My iPhone doesn't update in real time. So I go home and we're in my parking lot. I start to call Uber support to see if we can get the guy's information. I look over at In-Young's computer to figure out what shopping center it is, and then I realize not only is her phone in a shopping center, but it's at an iPhone repair shop. Oh shit.
Oh, I forgot my password. You could take it off? That's exactly what they doing, man.
This dude is actually stealing her phone. Mans. So me being a decently good friend, I race back to where the shopping center is. And Shorty's in the car like asking me what I'm gonna do if the guy has the phone.
This might be the greatest pink lemonade I've ever tasted. Have you tasted it? W pink lemonade, man.
and won't give it back to her. And I know what she's insinuating, but I'm not about to get a sentence so you can check your text. We pull up and walk in and there's a couple of people, but no one that looks suspicious. But I know the phone is somewhere in the building. It says so on the laptop. Someone in here has that junk. So
They should beep it. Like, they should make it go off.
I asked the owner if he's seen any purple iPhone 14 Pros, and he says, well, I haven't purchased any iPhone 14s. The purple one, right? Yeah, but no need to worry. I don't buy locked phones anyways. Okay, well, here's my phone number in case anyone turns in a purple iPhone 14 Pro. I give him my number. Now, this is a chess move because not only does the store owner now know to call me if someone sells him the phone, but I spoke loudly enough to let anyone in the store who was trying to sell the phone know that we're looking for it. So
No, you gotta let them sell the phone to him. You can't let them. Then they gonna go to a different repair shop. I would never steal an iPhone, so this clearly wouldn't be me. But I would have just put my hands in my pocket, walked out. Do. Next iPhone repair shop, gotta catch me.
I go back to my car and wait it out. And wait it out. And wait it out. And eventually we get the information from her friend, call Uber support, and report her phone is missing. Her Uber driver drives a black van, and I didn't see any in the lot, and I was getting tired. So me being an L man, I give
think
up
it was
and
dumb
go
to yell
home,
out
bro.
loud?
Nothing
Me
was gonna
too.
happen. It's already been hours. So I go home, get back to work, and eventually the day ends. I start getting ready for bed. But the vibration of my phone stops me in my tracks. I grab it and see an incoming call from Eno. Yeah. Hey man, move my blick off the table. The one with the extendo clip. Yeah, move that off the table so I can take this call. Hello? I pick it up and I can hear the engine of a car and a man's voice in the background. Hey man, you think this is a joke? Why you calling me from my friend's phone like I won't? Man, come to the streets. I will beat your motherfucking ass. Huh? Oh, yo, what's
got it
good,
back.
Young?
I got my phone back.
How? So apparently hours later after I dropped her off, I'm talking like 9 p.m., Uber support hit her up telling her that the driver of the van said he didn't have the phone. But the location on the phone kept changing. Eventually, it stopped at a house. And at this point, she was completely fed up. So Young and two of her friends drive to the location of the phone. They pull up, and the area is nothing like I imagined. Window grills, broken down cars. This dude lived in the slums. The location of the laptop led to this parking lot full of cars. Her friend stops his whip, turns off the lights, and waits. And as cars and peoples came and left, they kept tabs to see if the location changed on the laptop. And at one point, this man walks right by the car, hops in a blue Jeep, and leaves.
She should have been able to see her Uber driver though. Like, you should. Oh, that was my Uber driver, but she was drunk though. So.
And so does the location. Young looks at her friend.
Yo, follow him.
Yo, I'm definitely following. Yo. You're what? You're lying, right? Like you called the cops.
No, my friend being a W means follow him after he left. Let me continue the story.
Well, actually, I'm telling the story because you're
Then finish it.
Her friend skirts off after the Jeep, close, but not too close, and they eventually end up at a diner. And luckily for them, there was a cop nearby at a burrito shop across the street. So they go to him and tell the cop the whole situation. The cop goes in the diner, and 5 minutes later comes out with a man, his wife, and 2 kids. None of the people, mind you, look like Young's Uber driver, but the man did have Young's phone, so he must have bought it off the Uber guy and then tried to unlock it at the iPhone repair store. That explains why
L-Mans, boy. L-Mans.
I didn't see the black van. You know what that means, right? Young left her phone in an Uber, and the next day, the Uber driver sold that. I respect the bag chase. The ability to sell a used iPhone in a day, this man needs to be hired by Apple. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Young then proves the phone is hers and got it back. And the whole time I'm hearing this on the phone, I'm in my head like, thank goodness.
Hold up, so Buddy bought a phone that was locked. He couldn't get into it. And he took it around with him everywhere he goes. He's a dunce.
I dropped you off because if I had actually went with you, I wouldn't have gotten anything done for that day. They were literally out there for like 6 hours at this point. I just don't understand why you would commit a crime as an Uber driver. Like, I'm not tapped into the situation anymore, but I know for a fact the Uber driver got caught because we have all of your information. And honestly, he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that meddling Find My iPhone. So moral of the story, Android is ass. Cap, keep it a stack. We in a gym, so you know we could really go rack for rack. Ask your girl when she let me hit from the. My girl, you ain't hit none. You on steroids. I know your sperm count is 1. Hey, everybody. This nigga broke with erectile dysfunction. He really low income.
Low key was a bar. Low key was a bar.
Hey, he said that nigga dick little.
Kudos. Back in the day, I was drawing in class, but now I make money off doodles. Racks in the bank and I'm chasing the cash. Got a mill on my mind and I'm too close. And these niggas corny like fructose. Only thing on my mind is the money. If you try to take it, I take on my chopper and it's gonna kick you like judo. Huh? Give a fuck about a nigga and what he gon' say. 110 on the dash and I'm swerving the lanes. I got a shorty and
Yo, nah, that boy Yo-Yo is spitting.